Hello, I'd like to welcome you to our now hiring orientation that talks about the appointments at our position that we're interested in having you apply for. I'd like you to join one of the fastest growing marketing agencies today. Our business is exploding, and in order to help that happen is I need to add more people to our team. So let's just go through these slides. We'll talk a little bit about the position. At the end, you'll have the opportunity to click on the box and to fill out the online application if this is a position that you'd be interested in. And I'd like to welcome you to the team. We're hiring. And what we're doing is we're hiring people that work from home. Why do we want to do this? Because we're finding that people that work from home are very productive and they're very happy and they're motivated. So in order to cut our overhead and not have to have a large office setting that people have to drive into, and this also allows us to reach out to people all through the country, is a work from home. So we're looking for people that want to be flexible or looking for a flexible position and something that's very easy, quick training they can get started with within a couple hours. What we are not, we're not a multi-level marketing pyramid type of any company. And let me be clear about that. If anybody wants you to pay them, that's a scam. There's just no two ways about that. This is not a scam. We pay people for appointments that get set. Let me give you an example. I had a gentleman call me last week who was interested in coming on to the orientation and watching the video that you're watching now. And he asked me, do I need to give you my credit card? And besides being flabbergasted at the thought, I just couldn't believe it. But that just showed me that there's a lot of scams out there and it's happening. So luckily, I wasn't looking for his credit card. I said, hey, you know what? Doesn't cost you a thing. Come on to the video, onto the orientation, watch it, and you make a decision. So no way are we going to pitch you a product at the end of this. We're legitimately looking for people to come work for us that can work from home. Who we are looking for? Ideally, we're looking for, and the list is endless. It's longer than this. But we're looking for parents who stay at home with their children. And those are the type of people that have maybe a couple hours here and there during their day that open up either because the children are napping or they went to school. So they have the opportunity to put in a couple hours of talking on the phone. Students have plenty of time during their off hours of either between classes and want to make some extra money. People who travel often, there's people that are salespeople or they're traveling to seminars, and there's a lot of downtime, either sitting in the airport, sitting at the hotel, and with nothing going on, and the opportunity to make some extra money while they're waiting to do what they had traveled to. And this is just the beginning. And we're looking for self-driven people who despise a 9-to-5 job that they got to go sit in a cube at. We're looking for people that want to work from home around their schedule. There's no weekends and there's no nights. So it's a fantastic way for you to earn some extra money. We also like self-driven people, and people that can work at home tend to be very organized and disciplined. Because if you're working from home, you have to be disciplined, otherwise there's too many distractions. So what we do as a company, well, what we do is we're a lead generation company that we generate lead generation campaigns for companies specifically in certain niches. We're not annoying yellow page people who are calling people looking for ads. Word of mouth doesn't work like it used to. Email blasts, those are kind of going by the wayside, and direct mail, which used to be really successful, has changed a lot. So all the old marketing is about theory, and it's out the door. Let me give you an example of what we do, though. So is that we'll put out a social ad, and let's say that people are in the market to move and buy a house. And let's say they're looking on Zillow or all these other kind of websites. Well, anytime you're on the internet, you're getting tracked, by Facebook, Google, Yahoo, whoever it is, they're tracking you. That's the good and the bad about it. The bad part is tracking you, which, kind of can be creepy. But the good thing is that for marketing purposes, they share that information with us, obviously for a price, but then we can get in front of you. And and this is how the marketing works and it's really needed by local businesses, and they really don't know how to do it. Well, we've kind of cracked the code. So we are really good at getting in front of people. And specifically, if there's someone like you're looking for a home loan, we have the ability to get in front of that person, get the capture page, which is really just a page where we get their information. And then we turn around and hand that over to our client so they can schedule an appointment to close the deal. It's that simple. It works. And it's really easy for you to do. How do we attain clients? Well, what we do is we have found that cold calling and cold emailing is the quickest way to attain clients. And one thing is, what's so nice about this is that you don't have to sell. Because all you're doing is calling on the phone and asking someone if they're interested in this. If they're not, boom, we go on to the next. So it's real easy. Plus, cold calling to businesses is so much easier than cold calling to consumers. You all have probably had the experience of getting robocalls on your cell phones. It's crazy. It happens to me all the time. It drives me nuts. But I always answer my phone because I want to actually see what kind of call it is and so on. But when it comes to businesses, and because I'm a business, I have to answer that phone. But when we call a business, they're looking for the phone to ring. Isn't that ironic? But yes. So they're going to take our call. And they're very open to a call because you know what? They need us and they know it. It's just that we haven't gotten to them yet. So that's what you're here to help me with. So we don't want to look like scammers. We're not scammers, and it's not healthy for our brand. Let me give you an example of a sample call and what we're doing. Our client would be a loan officer, specifically a home mortgage officer. And what we're doing is that we're targeting veterans looking for VA home loans for our loan officer. So here it is. So what I need you to do, though, is that I need to find more loan officers that want to work with me. And that's what your job is going to be. So let me give you an example of what you would do and what the script is. Hi, my name is Pat Pendergast. I have a question for you. Do you guys offer VA loans? And then I wait for a response. If they say no, I say, thank you very much. The call's over. We move on. We don't waste any time. And I'm not selling. There's no hard selling, nothing at all. If they say yes, I say, I'm looking for a loan officer in the Chicago area that could take on about 80 to 140 new VA loan pre-qualification applications every month. These are veterans looking to pre-qualify. So real estate agents will work with them. Is this something you're interested in? There you go. Yes or no. If it's a no, thank you very much, and you move on to your next call. If it's yes, then you go online, you have access to my calendar, and you schedule an appointment. And we're very specific because we want to tell them. You always have to tell people what to do. So we just say, is Wednesday at 3 o'clock or whatever time is on the schedule to discuss taking on these referrals with Pat Pendergast. And then we do it that way. It's real simple. And it works out really well. There's no selling, and we supply all the scripts. So it's really easy to do. The stats. Now, let me talk about the stats. This is how it works. You don't have to be pushy. If someone's not interested, you move on. So I can land about 2 to 3 appointments per hour out of 20 to 30 phone calls. It's super easy. If you're not pushy, you're not pushy. If someone's not interested, you simply move on to the next person. You don't have to handle objections. And you're just finding interested people. That's all it is. We're looking for people that are interested. And trust me, there's people that are interested. So the process. Here's what you do. You set the appointment, and we close the sale. It's that simple. So what you're doing is you're setting appointments. That's the selling part of it. If somebody's interested, they're going to schedule an appointment, you get paid, and I close the sale. It's that simple. It's a great model. It works, and we're doing it every day. Here's how you get compensated. An okay appointment setter can make about $10 an hour, and that's based on 2 appointments set over a 3-hour period. A good appointment setter can make about $15 an hour, and a great one can make $30 per hour, and that's 2 appointments an hour. So you will be paid based off of the appointments you set. So we'll provide you with everything you need: the script, the territory, the phone numbers, the names, everything. Real easy. And we do all the work when it comes to supplying the names. Training. We supply the training. It's a video training. It's real easy. It's about 10, 15 minutes at the most. And it tells you exactly how to make the calls, what to expect on the call, when to make the call. So we provide all the training and all the scripts. The scripts we kind of tweak as time goes on because we're finding what works better, and we just make minor tweaks. Plus all my appointment setters give me feedback as to what's working. So it's fantastic. It works really well. Here's how to get started. Visit the link below. Now, you can also, at the bottom of the video, is a box. That is you can click on the box for the online application. That will take you to a landing page, fill that out, submit it, and then I will get back to you on the phone. This is also the same link, but visit the link below or click the box below. That will take you to the online application, fill it out, and then we'll have a phone call, and then we'll decide if it works best, if this position works for both of us. And that's what's really important, because I'm looking for team players and people that like to be on a team and be successful. And you know what? I'm going to make you successful. You're already successful. I'm just going to make sure that what I do for you is going to make it even more successful for what you do for us. So I encourage you to fill out the application, click on the box below. We'll get back to you. And you have a great day, and I really appreciate you being here. Have a great day. Bye-bye.